Ladies and gentlemen, Millennium Dancesport Championship 2021. I'm here with Max and Sarah, and you're doing your program is such an amazing thing for kids. And she just mentioned a couple of stories, which is amazing. But how did you start it to do that?
So 5 years ago, Max was actually teaching one of our students, and she has a brother with Down syndrome. And of course, he couldn't be left at home, so he was always coming to the lessons.
Oh, okay.
And I was bored. I just moved from Wisconsin to dance with him. So
And now you're married to him.
Yeah. Yeah. So I went over to him and I said, Michael, will you dance with me? Let's just kind of, for fun, because I was bored. And then after about 10 minutes, he was like bopping to the music. He was loving it. I turned to his mom and I said, how would you feel if I started a special needs dance program? And she said, yeah, I think it's a great idea. So I started with a boy with autism, Down syndrome, a boy with autism, and a girl with epilepsy. So those three. And in about a week, word spread, I went from 3 to 5. In 2 weeks, I had 10. In 6 months, I had almost 20. And it just grew from there. So now, I teach personally about 150 special needs students a week.
150?
Yes.
What role are you playing there too, Max? Hold on.
I'm just making sure that everything else is happening. I do occasionally participate in some of the performances, but this is 100% Sarah's creation, Sarah's program. I am mental, emotional, and support, occasional advice.
But you know what? What he's not mentioning is he has such a big heart because he walks through the ballroom before it's time for the kids' lessons, and he laughs with the kids. I mean, they call him Maxi Boy. They have all these names for him.
Yeah, that's me.
But you mentioned a couple of wonderful stories that kids who could not even say a sentence, now they can talk. The dancing is so changing.
There's a lot of wonderful things about dancing. That physical, spiritual, mental, so many benefits. So I've had students who were virtually nonverbal when they came to me, not speaking even in full sentences. And now they, because of cha-cha and tango and waltz and all these characters that we've gotten into, they now, say full sentences. And, it's gradual over time, but it's amazing. And even more so, they're a team. They're all friends. They support one another. So whereas the parents would say that they didn't have friends before the program, now they're full of friends.
Awesome.
I think most of people don't really realize how rewarding that program could really be, how fulfilling, and it's hard to explain unless you're really there and doing it. And I'm going to be honest, when Sarah first started the program, I was, I wouldn't say skeptical, but I was like, oh yeah, we'll just, we'll see how it goes.
I would say skeptical, yes. Right. That's what I would be naturally, yeah.
Simply because I've never had a chance to interact with any kids or adults with any special needs. Most of my dancing was typical kids and adults. So therefore, when I start seeing this program start to develop and how much it brings, it's not just as a dancing part or results of the dancing, but how much emotionally you get rewarded when you see parents, when you see grandparents, when you see the kids open up and being very honest. They just express themselves 100%. They don't put up a posture, even though we're training them, but it's just unbelievable.
I have to say one thing. 5 years ago, we did the first Millennium with 10 kids, and we had 8 of them here tonight. Still, from 5 years, still dancing.
Amazing.
But that first Millennium, Michael didn't tell me he was going to give them a trophy. I didn't know. And when he gave out a trophy at the end of the night to the kids, one of the boys came over to me. He's like, Miss Sarah, I have my trophy. And kids get trophies all the time. To me, it wasn't a big deal. I was like, yes, you have your trophy. Good job. He's like, no. my brothers get them all the time, but not me. It's my first one.
Oh my God.
And when he said that, I was like, no matter what, I have to keep doing this program.
Oh, like, oh shit, you're gonna make me cry. Okay, we gotta stop right here. Ladies and gentlemen, because you're doing fantastic thing. Please keep doing this. This is amazing. I mean, I cannot say enough of the good words. I see you doing this for so many years now. It's just amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Insights from Millennium Dancesport Championships 2021. We'll be back with more.